Hello everyone, today we're going to take a look at a scenario where civilization starts over, and you can probably see that the map has been fully filled in. If you didn't see the post on my channel, go check it out. The world has been fully filled in. You can probably see a couple changes with countries. You probably see some new alliances and some new countries which broke away. But in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the early age of the Great Depression. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you're doing like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want, favorite country. And let's get into the episode. So as you can immediately see, in America we see two alliances. Well, it's just one alliance. It's between these three countries. Probably wonder, what's the third country? Well, actually it's four. There's Saudi Arabia in this alliance, as well as Ecuador and the United States. We also see another alliance, which means the Star Alliance. Well, the 4-point Star Alliance has been formed between these two countries, Persia and Kazakhstan, and Egypt, and another alliance between Finland, Russia, Orange Russia, and the breakaway, and northern China, let's just say. So yeah, we also see a new alliance, a new member of the Asian Trading Point Alliance, that being the red country, let's just call it West China, okay? But in today's episode, I already said, the Great Depression. We see a lot of Great Depressions happening, and that's especially happening over here in the Indian region. After the collapse of the Orange country, which still exists, but with completely different ideology and government, they are on the brink of collapse and probably invasion by some stronger neighbors. And this is going to lead to an invasion. Now, the countries invading will be Persia, this pink country, and the brown country. So, yeah. So, the first one to act is Persia, as they immediately start to invade, passing the border, and it is not going very well for this orange country, as their government is much weaker. No offense, but they're not as smart with strategies as the last one. The brown country decides to invade as well, as their goal is trying to get to the capital, which they eventually do, as it is literally kind of on their border. So the pink country is going to invade up north. And they surrender. Let's take a look at this peace treaty. In this peace treaty, we can see that the country has been fully taken by the countries, and their military rank just went up a teeny bit. But we are going to see a collapse of a country, that being a Saiyan country. This country is way too big, so it will collapse. We're going to see a little revolution up north, funded by the Purple Country, as well as one over here, as well funded. And these are going to expand. This one's goal is to reach down to the capital, while this one's is just really take over the whole country. I don't really care about the capital because it's not even that valuable. It's probably has the lowest GDP, so. And this country eventually reaches the capital, and well, it's not looking too hot for them as these two connect, and they just start to expand, leading them to give them independence. And they thought that they would still exist, but no, they are fully taken, and a new country is formed under the control of the Purple Country. Now we're going to see another war. That war being for here against Turkey and Lebanon. As I said when in the episode where the Green Country collapsed, I said that a new empire was formed, that being Turkish/Ottoman, and the Turkish are going to try to take back the crown as the strongest country in the world, as they immediately take the capital. And yeah, it's just not look good. In this peace treaty, they are falling next, and we can officially call them the Ottoman Empire. Sorry. But you probably see some changes over here in Northern Europe. That being Poland got a little bit of land out of Germany. That being because Germany was very unstable, so they asked Poland to take some of their land, and they did. They also invaded the Purple Country, another country that were planning to invade them, which kind of failed because they weren't able to. They weren't able to do it in time as they bought that land. But yeah. So the war I was talking about is the war between these two countries. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this country came out of this country. So we're going to be seeing a war of this pink country trying to take it back. Little did they know this country was being supplied by the Circle Alliance, especially Finland and Russia. So this purple country will doing some amazing progress into, I don't even know, Belarus. And this purple country is very strong. They're probably in the top 20, maybe 15. Who knows? Well, I know, but not fully. I don't know. I don't do ranks. Who knows? I might. But this country is not very strong. Whatever you guys can name these countries, I really don't know what to call them, as I'm not very good with. Well, I don't know. In this country, it's going to be fully annexed in the peace treaty. Okay, I'm kidding. This purple country can't handle that, even though the resources that they're getting is absolutely barnacles. It's kind of look like their old land. That's really because I have no idea. I just like to do it. So go, Belarus, whatever you want to call this country, has finally fallen as they lost to this country twice in their war on independence and their war of revenge. But you're probably wondering, if this is the Great Depression, why is everyone declaring war? Well, that's because some countries are just freaking built different. But we are going to see, and I know in the Great Depression, some countries did collapse, which are going to happen, and we are going to see a big one actually happen, and that collapse is going to be the Great Country. The Great Country, both the Saiyan and the Great Country. These two don't have good relations, but they should have had because they're about to be invaded. The country invading these countries is going to be Mexico, as they do some amazing progress. Honestly, let's just say they won the war. It was not looking good for them anyways. Also, I didn't really like these countries. So they will let the Great Country live a little bit, but they are going to puppet it. It's not their puppet for now. Due to the expansion of the Mexican country, they're going to decide to invade this other country. Which they do successfully. They take the capital. Peace treaty. It's very obvious. It's full annexation. And now this kind of looks familiar to the Mexican Empire, but I'm not trying to recreate that, as the Mexican Empire was like in the 1800s or 1700s. So yeah. Now we're going to be seeing a lot of things happen. That being countries joining some alliances. A country joining an alliance will be the Turkish, as they join this 4-point star alliance. They don't really need this because they're kind of a union of countries, not really a country, but it's kind of like the Yellow Country from Ads and Pro series. But, we see them joining the alliance. And the reason of this 3-point alliance is really, 4-point alliance, really is because to stop expansion from these Russian countries and Europe's expansion, but Turkey's kind of doing the complete opposite of what this alliance's reason was formed, to stop expansion from Europe. Turkey isn't really a European, it's kind of both, kind of like how Russia is European and Asian. We are going to see one more thing, that being the unification of Norway and Sweden. This has been planned since Sweden got its independence. So yeah, it has been official. The capital is going to be in a bigger city, that being Oslo. Well, this is not the capital of Norway. It wasn't really in Oslo. Oslo was like right here or something. But yeah, this is going to cause a lot of tensions, which could cause a war, but that won't be happening in this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, comment your favorite country, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.